Alright, welcome back from the other previous session of how to save this data in the database. We stopped on this form and we managed to post our data to the login table, which is this. So we want to start by looking at encrypting this database in PHP, encrypting this password. You may have some information that you want to save encrypted that is not in the form of readable format by people or the users. Most of the passwords and whatever, they are encrypted. So there are certain functions in PHP that help us to encrypt passwords or some words. So I'm going to make some function here for encryption, and then we shall use the function. So let's do like this, and then we say okay, encryption function. So I'm going to say function, and I say encrypt some string that they are going to give us. So this is a function and its name is called encrypt. I don't know whether the spelling is that, but anyway, in programming for us, spellings do not matter too much. What matters is the functionality. So I think this is encrypt. Not so. Okay, it's not. Alright, let's leave like that. So encrypt, and then we are going to say our string they have given us. Remember, this one comes as a parameter, or you can call it an argument. So the string is equal to MD5. I can use MD5 now. There's MD5, there's MD destroy, so many. So MD5, and then I encrypt that string. Then as simple as that, I just say return string. So every person that will call upon this function, it is going to make only one task of encrypting our password. So when I'm here on the sign up, I'm going to encrypt our password, which is here. So I'll just say call upon the other one. Say password is equal to encrypt. Okay, I don't know whether I should copy this. Yeah, encrypt, and then I put encrypt the password. So if I do like that, and then we reload our file here, we now save somebody else. We are going to save Kato Emma. We know the username as Emma. We have the password as 123. Password as 123. And we save details. Yeah, they saved successfully. So when we go back to the database, okay, so we can see this is the equivalent of 123 when it is encrypted. So we have successfully encrypted this. So this Emma will log in with the password 123, but it's going to be transferred into this in order to log him in. Alright, so sometimes we don't need to log in with the same usernames and passwords. The same username, such that the username is used once. So here we are going to make a select statement whereby we shall select. We look for the same usernames. How do we do it? Before we post the database in the table, let's have something for checking. So we say checking the same username. Okay, so I'm going to put an SQL statement is equal to MySQL query, and then I have the connection there, then I have select the username from logins, where the word where the username is equal to the given username. Okay, so the given username which is there. So we are going to say that if MySQL number of rows from this SQL is actually greater or equal to 1, that means we are equaling something like the username has already been used. Okay, so and then else we just need to save the data, so else will go up to there, just save the data. Okay, so this string here is to help us test the username. They should not use the same username, and then it tells the user that the username has already been used, please you can choose another one. Okay, so if we just reload here and we use the same usernames we have used, 1 2 3, then 1 2 3, and then we save. Pretty nice. So you can see that it tells us that the username has already been used, and then we cannot use that username again. Okay, so let's look at another pretty way of presenting this this feedback to the users. Not just on top here. So confusing. So we can just have it somewhere here or somewhere around there, anywhere, but not necessarily the other side. Okay, so let's have a function, and then we give it a task of echoing our messages. So in database connection, I hope I'm going to use this one, and then I say feedback message. You can do it anyway, so you can do any type. So function, then I call it message, or I give it feedback. Okay, and then we have the message here, the message you would like to give. So, and then the type. Okay, is the type is a failure, is it a success, is it something or that kind? So we are going to say that if the message, if the type is equivalent to success, which is S, success, we echo something, and else we say else, that means the message is a failure. Okay. Yeah, conditional statements. So else, that means the message is something. So MSG, the feedback is equivalent to this one. So let us draw something here. class is equal to a panel. Panel. This time is a panel success, not so. Is a panel success, and then I close the div from here. Then I have another div here. Class is equal to the panel heading. Panel heading, and then I say success. So I close this and then panel body class is equal to panel body and then I close the div. So in the panel body, what will I put? Let me put this message we have here. Okay, so put the message we have there. So I'm going to pretty copy the same thing here. I just put it there, and then I change this to fail, and then I put the message there. So here I'm going to put danger. So that's pretty nice. So if we come here, this is the function that is going to echo every feedback to the user. Alright, so we create some variable here. It's a message, MSG, maybe a message, yes, is equal to maybe 90 for now. And then if we are here, we wanted to tell this person that the username has already been used, we can just say message is equal to our feedback function, which is here, feedback function, which is there. And we know that the first thing is that, and then the type. Okay, so the type here is a failure because it has not sent anything. So give it up to record. Okay, so it's a failure. Same applies to here. We want to give this one a 1. So just put this is equal to feedback. Okay, that's the message we want to give this person. The message. Okay, so that's the message. And then is this the success? There was a problem, so that's a failure. Somewhere. So the same thing we take here. Okay, so we just put this. So this is a success, guys. So we are going to just put S as a success, and lastly we put this one, which is also a failure. Okay, is also a failure. We don't need the now we need just this. So we need to echo out this this method. We need to echo out this. So and then we also give a return to this return feedback. Then we come here and we echo our message. So where can we echo it, guys? I think besides this panel, but in the container. Alright, so where this is the panel primary. I hope let's put it here. Have it here. Minus 2. Okay. We put it here. Let's just have this PHP echo message terminate, and then have that. All right, so if we refresh our page here, it has gone pretty bad because of the other thing we have put, but anyway, we want to see whether it can give feedback. I hope this username has been used. No, we put some username that has been used. Okay, so are you seeing a failure? The username has already been used. Okay, and then that's it. So okay, I think let's increase here 4, 6. Let's increase the size of this. Okay, we increase just the size. So if we put any feedback here, maybe the passwords do not match. I think the passwords did not match, and then this is our pretty nice. So that will be our feedback. From there, the password did not match and they failed. So thank you very much. The next time we shall design the login page and then continue with the system. Okay.